This podcast is brought to you by
Ask it, learn it, let your mind arrive. Future starts here on Pathfinder's Life. Ask it, learn it, let your mind.
Welcome to Pathfinder's Life, our very own language lab podcast where students explore big ideas, ask bigger questions, and learn directly from the people surrounding them.
Thank you so much for having me today.
You're welcome. So, since this month is Children's Month, this session celebrates the curiosity, creativity, and the power of young minds. Today, we are joined by two wonderful guests. Firstly, you, Dr. Laiba Salman, a practicing dentist who helps people maintain healthy teeth and confident smiles. Secondly, Ms. Safwa Siddiqui, a data analyst who works with numbers, technology, and problem solving. We're grateful to have you here with us today.
Well, I'm so glad to be here. This is a very lovely initiative. So let's just have your questions now.
Yeah, so basically this is how it works. We have students from grades 5 to 8 and they have prepared their own questions and they'll take turns at the mic. So we'll start off with the dentist segment and then we'll move on to the data analysis segment.
All right.
Let's begin. I'd like to call the grade 5 students first.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
My name is Khadija Adnan and I study in class 5. Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
How do you feel after checking upon so many people?
Well, it's a very good experience. काफ़ी learning था from my starting point to now. I think जितने आप ज़्यादा cases देते हो उतने ज़्यादा you learn. So it's a very, very, very good experience. और आपको बहुत सारी दुआएं मिलती हैं. तो इस मामले में तो my feel is very rewarding.
Oh, mashallah. My second question. What do you do in your free time?
Well, in my free time वैसे तो ज़्यादा होता नहीं है because once you're in that medical वाली field किताबें हैं, मज़ीद किताबें और थोड़ी और किताबें हैं. तो even when you become a dentist or let's say for a doctor, तो हमारे पास constantly नई research हो रही होती है, तो you have to stay in touch, नए materials आ रहे होते हैं. तो I think my time usually goes by going through those kind of things.
Jazakallah, I have a good conversation with you.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Anima and I am from class 5. My question is, do you feel disgust when you put your hand in somebody's mouth?
Honestly, no, not at all. Because मुझे पता होता है कि मेरे पास कोई पेशेंट आ रहा है, वो किसी तकलीफ़ की वजह से आ रहा है. हाँ, मेरे पास एक दफ़ा बहुत बुरा एक्सपीरियंस ये हुआ था that the mouth smelled really bad. तो even though I was wearing 2 masks, but the smell was awful. तो अगर आपके पॉडकास्ट से लोगों को एक टिप जा सकती है तो वो ये होगी कि आने से पहले आप प्लीज़ ब्रश करके आया करें, नहीं तो वो हमारे लिए बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है.
Okay. What toothpaste should we use?
Any toothpaste honestly, as long as you're brushing twice, तो किसी भी toothpaste जिसमें fluoride है, it's good enough for you.
Thank you, grade 5. And now I'll invite the grade 6 students to ask questions.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
My name is Fatma Hijab. I am a student of grade 6. My question is, what are the things you dislike during a surgery?
सर्जरी में आज सच कोई डिसलाइक और लाइक वाली चीज़ नहीं है, ठीक है. सिंस इट्स माई प्रोफेशन आई रियली इन्जॉय एंड लव इट. एक चीज़ होती है कि आप काम करते जा रहे होते हैं और एक वो फटीग आ जाता है जिसकी वजह से अगर कोई कॉम्प्लिकेशन आती हैं तो उस वक्त वो बहुत ज़्यादा इरिटेटिंग हो जाता है बिकॉज द पेशेंट इज़ काउंटिंग ऑन यू. तो आपका मल्टीपल केस हो सकता है ऑफ दैट डे, मगर हो सकता है वो पेशेंट का फर्स्ट एक्सपीरियंस हो. तो वो एक चीज़ है दैट इज़ समथिंग दैट्स वेरी इरिटेटिंग एट टाइम्स.
My name is Mariam Khan and I am a student of grade 6. So my first question to you is, what kind of things inspired you to become a dentist?
इंस्पायर से ज़्यादा आई फील लाइक कि बचपन से एक चीज़ होती है ना वो आपके अंदर इंस्टॉल कर दी जाती है कि यू शुड बिकम अ डॉक्टर, ह्यूमैनिटी की हेल्प करनी है एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट. तो आई थिंक दैट जस्ट केम इनटू माय हेड बहुत शुरू से ही कि दिस इज़ समथिंग दैट आई वांटेड टू बिकम. एक डॉक्टर बनना है एंड देन डेंटिस्ट जो बेसिकली चूज़ किया था वो आई थॉट इट वाज अ शॉर्टकट इफ़ आई एम नॉट गोना लाई देयर बिकॉज हमेशा से MBBS के लिए पता था कि डॉक्टर के बनने के बाद स्पेशलाइजेशन करनी पड़ती है. वो डेंटिस्ट्री में थोड़ा सा स्कैम हो गया कि डेंटिस्ट बनने के बाद भी स्पेशलाइजेशन करनी पड़ती है. बट या मैं थोड़ी सी काम चोरी दिखाना चाह रही थी बट इट लैंडेड मी हियर.
How much money you get from your job?
यार ये अच्छा सवाल नहीं है, ठीक है. बेसिकली इसलिए क्योंकि अगर आपको लगता है ना कि आपको यू वांट टू मेक अ लॉट ऑफ मनी तो दिस फील्ड इज़ नॉट फॉर यू, ठीक है, बिकॉज यू नॉट मेकिंग अ लॉट ऑफ मनी आउट ऑफ इट. इसमें आपको यू हैव टू गिव इन अ लॉट. आपके वर्किंग आवर्स बहुत ज़्यादा टायरसम हैं एंड यू हैव टू कॉन्स्टेंटली पुट इन अ लॉट ऑफ एफर्ट्स. तो उस हिसाब से यू नॉट रियली गेटिंग पेड मच.
How many years did you study to become a dentist?
अगर मैं काउंट करूँ तो पहले इनिशियल एंट्री टेस्ट उसके लिए पढ़ा, फिर उसके बाद एंट्री हो गई, डाउ में एडमिशन हो गया, फिर उसके बाद 4 साल वहाँ पढ़ा. आई ग्रेजुएटेड, फिर 1 साल की हाउस जॉब करी, बीच में क्लिनिकल अटैचमेंट्स करी बहुत सारी जगह पे. फिर उसके बाद नाउ आई स्टडीड एंड गेव माई FCPS का एग्ज़ाम फॉर माई स्पेशलाइजेशन. तो इट्स लाइक अ कॉन्स्टेंट साइकिल ऑफ पढ़ाई. तो अब मास्टर्स के लिए फिर मज़ीद 4 साल, तो वो तो नहीं ख़त्म होता.
Okay.
So, Dr. Laiba, before we move on, could you tell us one piece of advice that you would give to a young student who might want to become a dentist one day?
ये है कि यू शुड बी मेंटली प्रिपेयर्ड कि बहुत सारी पढ़ाई है एंड ओनली इफ़ यू वांना बिकम अ डेंटिस्ट के यू वांना मेक मनी. जो डॉलर बिल्स के साइन बने हुए आते हैं वो पाकिस्तानी डेंटिस्ट के लिए तो नहीं बने हुए आते हैं. तो अगर इफ़ यू आर लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू दिस ओनली बिकॉज आपको काम करना है, बिकॉज बहुत सारे लोग आपको बहुत दुआएं दे के जाते हैं. इस मामले में फ़ील्ड बहुत अच्छी है क्योंकि आप कोई बहुत तकलीफ़ में आपके पास आ रहा है और आप उसको आराम दे रहे हो. तो येस, प्लीज़ गो अहेड, बहुत सारी पढ़ाई करें, स्टे फोकस एंड इंशाल्लाह यू विल बिकम अ ग्रेट डॉक्टर.
Is that your motive?
या pretty much.
Okay, that's nice. We'll now shift to our second guest, you, Ms. Safa Siddiqui, who works in a completely different field, technology and data. You must be good at maths, right?
I would just say that I'm good with numbers.
Oh, yes. Does it mean the same thing?
Not really, because it's not usually math that you're doing. I mean, you're using a lot of your logic, right? So sequence making in math, for example. But then you're also predicting where the machine learning aspect comes. So like if you're familiar with ChatGPT, you know how it answers your question and it always gives a different answer.
Yeah.
This is the field that I work in, something like that.
Okay. So, I'll firstly invite grade 7 students to ask you questions.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Javiria and I am from grade 7.
Assalamu alaikum, I am Mariha and I am also from grade 7. So today we'll be asking you some questions about your job. So the question that I want to start with is, why did you choose your job as a data analyst?
As I just said to Azwa, that I am actually very good with numbers, if I'd like to say myself, because I was always really interested in finding out solutions. कोई भी मसला होता था ना घर में, I was the first one who wanted to solve it. So maybe that's why I got into this field.
So my first question is, if you make an error while presenting, so how would you rectify it?
Usually when you're presenting it, you're presenting it to the stakeholders जो company run कर रहे होते हैं, ठीक है. तो पहले तो you have to make sure कि आपका error ना हो, सही है. Secondly, अगर for example error आता भी है तो you just clarify it to them and say कि like कोई mistake हो सकता है maybe I overlooked this and I'm going to look at it again, and it's a iterative process, ठीक है. कि आप कोई चीज़ गलत करते हैं फिर आप उसको सही करते हैं. इसी तरह से like कोई भी चीज़ दुनिया में होती है हमेशा वो परफेक्टली नहीं बनती. सबसे पहला फर्स्ट शॉट पे नहीं बनती, टेक्स टाइम. सो लाइक इट्स सॉर्ट ऑफ लाइक अ साइकिल.
And the other question I want to ask is, how did you feel when you first got your assignment, like the first assignment that you got?
Okay, so I wouldn't say I got like a first assignment. I actually started with my first job and the interview that I did was extremely bad. I can't even tell you about it. Like it went really bad, but I don't know how, miraculously they called me up and then they conducted another interview and I just got in. But that's where I learned the most. And the first project that I was on, I did not know a lot of things and I had to keep on YouTubing at that time. I was literally studying part-time and working part-time because I didn't know a lot. Like that's how you learn. So that was like my process.
So my second question is, what tools do you use to organize your data?
Okay, so you use like a lot of tools, I would say. Firstly, I think you guys might be familiar with MS Excel, right? So we use that. We also use Google Sheets. It's same as Excel, but it's from Google, right? We use 2 to 3 programming languages, which are Python, SQL, and another one is R. If you guys are interested, you guys could do like a course or something. Apart from that, we also use some dashboarding tools, which are Power BI and Tableau. If you want, I could show you like a dashboard if you guys are interested in that. Let me know if that makes sense to you guys.
That looks very complicated.
That looks complicated. Yeah. Okay, no problem. Maybe if I have the time after this, we'll do it like, offline. Thank you.
So, Miss Safwa, you showed them your laptop earlier.
I did.
But I'm actually very curious to see it myself.
Sure.
So,
I'll show it to you. It's actually a dashboard. So what it does is, I showed it to your friends earlier, but I think they found it slightly complicated. I'll just show you like a slide.
it's like a graph.
Yep, that's a graph. Let's show you a slightly easier version of it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Shows the revenue, shows the total coupons, shows the total entries for 2025, and then this is for 2024.
Yes.
It's a very basic
Okay.
sheet. Makes sense?
Yes, it does. Like, a little bit. I understood. Like, it's about financially.
Shopping festival. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's showing the finances.
So, now we'll move on to grade 8 students, and they'll come up to ask questions.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Fahana Jem and I am from grade 8.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Khala Habib and I am from grade 8.
Okay, so first of all, my question would be, if a company puts an allegation on you about stealing their data, what would you do?
Okay, so usually what happens is you can't really steal their data because all the data is hosted on cloud. So by cloud, I mean, let's say Google Drive, right? So it's the company's drive, it's not my drive. So I can't really steal the data. But it can happen, and it has happened in some cases. What you can do is, like for example, if I were in that position, first of all, I would not download the data in my local laptop or in my computer. ठीक है, सबसे पहली advice तो ये है. But if you have, the right protocol would be to, first of all, if you're leaving that job or if you're leaving that project, for example, so first of all, delete the data if you have it. ठीक है, पर अगर लग जाती है कंपनी से और आपने किया नहीं है ये, I think the best way is to just clarify and show it to them. Like, आप क्या ही कर सकते हैं, proof दिखाएं उनको.
My question for you would be, how do you decide which data is important and which is not?
Okay, so actually we deal with millions of rows of data. सही है, ऐसा नहीं होता कि 10 data points हैं और बस उनमें से देखना है. So there are like a lot of processes that you need to do to clean the data. First of all, the first step is to clean the data, get out the redundant data. For example, अगर आप लोग, if you guys are familiar with spreadsheets, आपने Excel पे अगर काम किया है तो बहुत सारे उसमें रोज आ रही होती है जो null होती हैं. ठीक है, we usually remove them. ठीक है, अगर कोई रो है कि वो null भी है बट उसके अंदर साइड पे दूसरे कॉलम्स फिल आउट हैं तो we try to predict कि उसमें क्या हो सकता है, just for it to like just to clean the data. So that's basically called data manipulation. ठीक है, तो अगर इस तरह का डेटा में कुछ होता है तो you usually clean the data, and that's not the only step. Like, there are a lot of steps to it, but yeah, that's the first thing that you need to do with the data.
So my second question would be, how do you make sure that the results you get from your software is accurate and reliable?
Achha, you can never say that they are accurate or reliable. There are like a few procedures that you do, like there's testing, validation, and then there's the learning part of it as well. So yeah, the first you train your data. ठीक है, you train your data by giving it a certain amount of, for example, आपके पास अच्छा खासा डेटा है, उसमें you divided 30% डेटा को आपने ऐसे डिवाइड कर लिया, सॉरी 33.3% to be accurate. ठीक है, तो आपने उनको डिवाइड कर लिया. पहला डेटा जो होगा, पहला डेटा सेट जिसमें से जो होगा 33.3% जो है, यू विल यूज़ इट टू ट्रेन योर डेटा. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट डेटा जो होगा वो वैलिडेट करने के लिए होगा. द लास्ट पार्ट ऑफ द डेटा वुड बी यूज्ड फॉर टेस्टिंग द डेटा सेट. इट वुड बी लाइक अ टेस्ट कि उसके उस टेस्ट के स्कोर पे यू एक्चुअली रेट के आपकी मॉडल की एक्यूरेसी क्या है. सो दैट्स व्हाट यू डू.
And my question would be, if you did not get this job, then what other occupation would you choose instead?
Achha, if I were not in this occupation, I would probably be maybe in computer science, I would say. but I'm still not as good at coding because this job does not involve a lot of coding. We do make models and stuff. So I think I would really like to stay in this field, but अगर कभी ज़िंदगी में ऐसा हुआ तो maybe would go into software engineering something.
Okay, thank you so much.
you
I
so
would
much.
love to be a data analyst.
I really like to know that you guys are interested in this, and like if you guys have the time, or I could just come up and like maybe show you guys some examples, some data sets that you guys would like to work on, and maybe we can do this thing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
So, Ms. Safwa, I have a question for you before we close off. What advice would you give to a young student if they want to come in like fields as you are in computing or maybe data technology?
First thing that you would need to do, it's sort of like something that you need to be in order to get into this field. Like, you need to be a curious person. If you are curious, you probably would excel in this field. You need to be curious, and you need to be a person that loves solving problems or puzzles. ठीक है, इस तरह की कोई चीज़ है ना, I think you would excel.
Is it connected to your personality trait?
You could say that maybe.
Like you just said earlier that you were the one problem solving.
Yeah, problem solving वाली चीज़. I would say कि ज़रूरी नहीं है, but it also could be. Like in my case, it was like that. But like for somebody who loved numbers, or like they were good at math, they could also be good at this. But then again, you need to you actually need to be passionate about this to be able to do this. If you're not passionate about this, even if you're good at math, I don't think you would really excel in this field unless and until you actually wanted to do this and you wanted to solve problems. So I think then only would you be good at this.
So it's basically the mindset.
Yeah, the mindset would be the right word for it.
So thank you to both of our guests, you, Ms. Safa Siddiqui, and also Dr. Laiba Salman, for sharing your time, your stories, and your insights. And a big round of applause for our students from grades 5 to 8 for leading this discussion with such curiosity and confidence. This has been Pathfinders Live, a Children's Month special brought to you by Language Lab, where we help students find their voice and their path. Thank you for joining us. See you in the next episode.